Hi, I'm Russ. I'm going to review some of the basic operations of the four-wheel drive sprinters, including basic radio operation and the functions of the unit four-wheel drive. When the on-duty power is activated, both of the radios automatically come on. There is an additional power switch at the top left. The UHF radio is on the top. The VHF radio is on the bottom. So to activate the hospital tones, simply scroll down to the appropriate med channel. When you're on the med channel that you want, press the circle button. This brings up the tone sequence, and just scroll up or down to the appropriate hospital. To activate the hospital tones, all you have to do is press the push to talk button on the radio and it'll automatically activate the tones. To return home, just press the home key and it'll take you back to Med 11. To change zones, simply press the left or right arrow and you notice you can scroll through the specific zones depending upon the region of the 4-county area you're in. The home button always returns to your primary channel. The VHF radio functions the same as the UHF radio. To change the channel, use the selector switch to go up or down. To change the zone, use the left or right arrows to scroll through the zones. At any time to return to your primary channel, hit the home key. And that is the basic radio operation. To activate the four-wheel drive, place your foot on the brake and stop the unit. Put the transmission in park. To activate the four-wheel drive, press the button on the right side of the steering column. The light will either blink during activation and will indicate solid red when the unit is in four-wheel drive. The unit is now in four-wheel drive and ready to drive. To deactivate the four-wheel drive, place your foot on the brake and stop the unit. Place the transmission in park. Depress the switch on the right side of the steering column. The button will either blink during deactivation or will be completely off when the unit is no longer in four-wheel drive. Drive normally. New features of the vehicle are a larger mobile data terminal screen, new Kenwood UHF and VHF radios, fire extinguisher located behind the driver's seat, and safety flares located behind the passenger seat. Another new feature is the backup camera for those situations when no backer is available. Simply place the unit in reverse and the backup camera automatically activates. You'll notice the overhead panel is exactly the same as the current fleet, with the Wayland siren, the switches overhead, and the emergency start switch on the far right. The new four-wheel drive units utilize an M tank located in the rear of the ambulance. These tanks are exchanged at the Clovis headquarters. The new Sprinter vehicles also have a multi-point restraint system. As a reminder, if you're not directly involved in patient care, you should be wearing a seatbelt in the back of the ambulance. That's an overview of the new features of the four-wheel drive Sprinter vehicles. Take time to familiarize yourself with these before you start your shift.